through here on the 25th of November, and they toured the station, got to see behind the scenes a little bit. We thought it'd be kind of fun if we put a camera on Pat Bricoli's shoulder and put me with a microphone and just kind of took you on about a 9-minute quick tour of the station to show you this set, the news set, and some folks behind the scenes. So, with that in mind, we're going to give you a little quick tour of the Wave 3 studios, starting with Today in Wave Country. We thought we'd take the opportunity for 1989 to just give you an idea of what a lot of the Wave 3 facilities look like. Here today in Wave Country, it's kind of quiet this morning. But first off, this is the news set. This is where Hugh sits, and we got the wonderful skyline in the background. And the set's been here for about 3 years. This is our couple of couches and some books. Let me give you a real close-up of this book now. This is quite interesting. This is half an encyclopedia. We're kind of short on room here, and so we had to cut all the books in half in order to get them all on the set. This is our kitchen set. Most everything in the kitchen works except for the stove, the refrigerator, and the oven. Everything else works. No, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, but we got a new set coming, and when the new set comes, we'll have all those things that will work. Back over in this area is our demonstration area. It's a little dark right now. It's to do car commercials and bears and bulls that fall. Following on back this way, this is our prop room, prop area, ladders, microphone stands. This is some graffiti. It says W-A-V-E. Back in there is a big old garage. This is our news studio. See the red light on? Red light? See the red light? That means it's on air time. And this is where they do the news with Jackie and Don and the whole gang. Right over here is where John Belsky does his weather. Well, actually, John does his weather outside, but when they're inside, if it's too bad outside or some problem, this is where they do the weather. It's a blue background. It's called chroma key, which means they superimpose the weather graphics, the radar, whatever, on top of this particular blue background. And these monitors right here show the weather guy what they look like when combined with the graphic, and so they can see right there where they need to point. But actually, there's nothing there at all. These are all the weather knobs and gadgets, and none of those work. But we'll show you the ones that do work in just a minute. Now let's back over to the newsroom. Let me pull back on around this way to the camera. And this is the news set. That picture, those are just pictures, not really live. This is where Don Schroeder, no, this is where Jackie sits. Oh, yeah, that's nice and soft. Don sits there. Don's seat is pulled way down because he's kind of tall. This is Belsky's because the hairspray is down there. So I know that this is where Belsky stays. Bob Dominy sits right over here. Let's see if you can shoot a picture of Bob Dominy over here. And he sits in this area. We know that because they have some jacks and cards and stuff down there. So that's how we know that Bob Dominy sits there. Just kidding, Bob. A little humor. This is a ladder. This is our station ladder. We climb up this. No real reason. We just have it here in case somebody wants to climb up the ladder. Back over here is a mirror. This is your basic mirror. Pat Bricoli, our photographer. You want to wave on him, Pat? Okay, this is Tammy, and Tammy's our grip today. She's carrying the tape that you're seeing, and this is a mirror that Don and all the gang, that they look at this mirror prior to coming on the air, so that their hair, doesn't look like that, or they don't have the alfalfa look. They want to look very nice, and this is a station requirement, actually. Tammy, you're showing off. That's okay. Now back over here, you stay right there, but this is a teleprompter over here. We run the scripts, and so they can read them in front of the camera. This is stairs, and it goes up. We don't know exactly where that goes up. We had a person. That's where Pat sleeps. We had some people walk up there one day. They never came down, so nobody's gone up there since. This is the director's. Let me get my microphone cable. This is the director's booth, engineering area. I guess let's start in master control. Let's start master control. Come on around this way. Now, I know when you're at home, you hear the commercials come on, and they're louder than the regular programming. This is where that is done, okay? This is where they turn all the... Hello, Joe. Say hey, Joe. Okay. You don't really turn the commercials up when they come on, do you?
No, we don't really turn the commercials.
It's just the way they're produced. Is that right? Okay.
Way on tape.
That's right. Way on tape. And this is where master control. Everything that goes out on the air has to come through this area first. Some things we don't want to come through this area, but they come through this area anyway. Tammy, you step right on over there. Let me get my microphone cable out of the way. Now we're going to go into to the engineering area where we have tapes. Let's see if we can turn the lights on here. Turn these lights on. There you go. Now this area right here is where we put all the name supers and all the misspelled words. They're created right here. In this area, we have all our commercials. This is Teen, and she's chewing up 1-inch tape, syndicated programs, commercials, and this, that. They come in on those particular kind of tapes. Now this is the baby. This is the machine that pays my electric bill. This is where all the commercials are put in. And this is what a commercial looks like. This is a Time Life Vietnam. You've seen that 2-minute commercial they run late fringe programming. This is the commercial that runs that. So if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Then way back over in this area, a little difficult to see. Ray, you want to wave to us way back over there? Can you get a picture of Ray? Wave at us, Ray. Ray is running a 2-inch tape, and over here you can also see film projectors, slide projectors, all this equipment. Very, very interesting. All right, now follow me on, Pat. Let's go this way. We're going to go into the director's booth now. This is the heart. This is where it's really happening. And this is the man that makes it really happen. Now, I call him Dan the Man, and he doesn't like me to call him that, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But I'm going to turn the lights on if I can. You get a picture of Dan Stanley. You hear his voice. Dan, say something over the microphone.
Hello, Larry.
Okay.
Hello, Larry. Stand by, Larry.
Stand by. And this is the director, Dan Stanley, and he punches all the cameras and the videotapes and all that. If it were not for Dan, the program would be much better. No, I mean, excuse me, the program...
Fade to black.
Fade to black. Well, let's fade to black. Let's fade to black. Get up there and show people how to fade to black, okay? Okay, ready? 1, 2. We're going to get a close-up of that, all right? And fade to black. And we're now in black. And now we're going to go back up. And we're back into live action. Isn't that amazing what television can do? These are where the producers sit right here, the directors, the people that tell Dan what to do when Dan is doing the news at night. But in the morning, he does it all. We can't afford to have people back there. This is a cheap program. Just kidding, it's not. And this is Mike,
Especially the host.
Especially the host, that's right. You've seen my check, have you?
Yeah.
This is Mike.
Mine.
Mike runs all the sound equipment. Mike, where's my microphone?
Right there where it says Larry.
Okay, this is my microphone right here. What happens if you turn that down, Mike? Then all of a sudden... Back there, turn it back up. Thank you very much. We don't want to kill everything. This is a neat board. Do you understand every button on this board?
Sure.
Yeah.
Every one.
Good.
I'm an expert.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Even though this is showing after Christmas. And let's go out. Is it the right door? This is the right door. All right. Coming on through here.
Hey, watch it, man.
And down here is a hallway, and then you turn right or you turn left, and we're not sure which one leads to which, but that's the way we go. Now, this is the newsroom. This is the Wave 3 newsroom. Again, this is the hub of the activity of the newsroom. This is where it all happens. Right over here, we have our news director. He's waving at us there. Smile for us. There you go. See a smile. That doesn't happen all the time, and we're glad that he smiled for us this morning. Sandy, this is Sandy, news director secretary. She does everything. She, if you have a problem, you go to Sandy. And these are all the cubby holes. Is there anybody over there in the cubby holes that would like to stick their head? Oh, there's Melanie Bullard. There's Gordon Boyd. Oh, look at that. Everybody's here. Anybody over in the back?
What is this for?
This is, we're going to blackmail you, Greg. Okay, come on down. Those people are working on their reports for this day. Is this Jackie's chair? This is where Jackie sits. Jackie doesn't come in until 5 minutes before the show. Everybody else does everything else, and then she does her show. That's not true. We're taping this early in the morning. She gets in about, what time? About 12 o'clock she gets in? 12, 2, 3, 4, something like that. She comes in, and this is where she sits. Everything we do is on computer. You see the computer there? I can't run it, but everybody else around here can run it. This is Carol Grady. Say hello, Carol.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Merry Christmas or Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Whatever.
This is after Christmas, right? And this is where Hugh Finn sits, right here. Hugh Finn normally sits right here. That's his computer. He prepares the morning programs. And then way over there, you see all the edit booths. That's where they do all the editing. Here's the sports department. Let's get a quick shot of the sports department. Just a quick shot, because it's kind of messy over there. Is it messy? No, it's not too bad. That's the sports department. Of course, this is early in the morning, and no sports is happening right now, so they're not there. One more visit, and then we're through. We're going to visit the weather office with Tom Wills. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Doing fine. We've taken a tour of the station. Can you give us a quick tour of the weather office?
Well, we see over here our radar screens and our graphics computer we use for putting together the information we show you on the newscast on the air. And behind us, over there, which we can't see right now.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, right over here.
The machines that bring in the raw data. This is the maps machine over here and data over there, which tells us what we need to know to make the forecast.
Fantastic. That's great. We want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, this being the day after New Year. Look right in the camera and do it.
I'll say, Happy 1989.
And thank you for joining us for this quick tour of the Wave 3 studios.